Most people start choosing business as a side hustle. However, you can actually start it as a full-time business without it being a side hustle first. In this video, I'm going to take you step by step on how you can start it as a full-blown branded juicing business. Let's dive right into the video. Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tochi, and on this channel I break down most profitable business ideas that you can start and give you structures on how you can generate revenue for these businesses. Now in this video I broke down different business models. I broke it down into three different models. You have the model of street fresh juice business, which is like you setting up a kiosk or you having a store where you can start the juicing business, and also have one that is premium juicing business, which is you doing it on social media mainly, right? From the comfort of your house you're doing it, and then you're posting it on the social media. And the third model I have is the one that you're doing for people who are dieting, their health and all of that. However, you can actually join these three together in a way that you have your kiosks, you're running it on Instagram, on social media, and also you have your diet fresh juice business, right? So first thing you also need to know is that you need capital. Now this capital is ranging from 200 upwards. Why I said so is because you're going to be needing a blender, you're going to be needing some packaging, like for your brand. You want it to be a professional juicing business, so you need some packaging for your brand. You need to buy bottles, you need to buy some essentials that you will need as a business to start it, right? So you need from like 200 upwards to start the business. Then I wouldn't advise you to just start that way, right? I would advise, if you want to start this business, you try to test what you're going to sell to people. If you want to have different types of recipes, I'll advise you test it, not you alone. You give people, you tell people about the business, and then you test and give them to give you response on what they think about the recipes that you have put. For example, you want to mix pineapple with watermelon, you want to mix grapes with, just when you mix, you give people to give you feedbacks on what they think about the mixture and about the recipe that you're using for the juice. This will help you to know if it's something you can start. You don't just start and juice any quantity that you like. I would advise that you have pre-orders. You have people who want to buy from you. You can actually start with selling with lesser amounts, but however, you're going to put your cost into consideration. So you start with pre-orders, people ordering from you small by small, and then you can decide that you want to have the kiosks in place, right? Then remember that you need to create product that people will want to buy. When you juice your orange juice, you won't just give it the name orange juice. Give it names that will entice people to buy, names that will make people eager to want to test the product and know how it tastes. You can give your orange juice like immunity boost, your cucumber like green snow or something. Just give it names that will make them eager to want to buy from you, and you see that people will purchase from you. Now, I will tell you one secret about juicing business. If you want your juicing business to grow, or if you want your juicing business to be seen a certain way, then you need to know that branding is important. You don't need to make your juicing, your brand look cheap, because when you make it look cheap, then people are going to price it cheap too. Then let's talk about pricing, right? Pricing is very important in any business that you're doing. You need to learn how to put price on your product. If you don't know how to price your product, then it's a big problem, because it's going to affect the growth of your business financially, and even how people see your product, right? Once your product has value, the price should be of the same level with the value of your product. That's very important. So if you're doing, or if you're starting a juice business, you need to know how to price your product. If your cost price is 700, then you don't need to sell 900, you don't need to sell 1000. You should be selling around 1500 to 2000, right? Because you need to make profit. And you need to also consider the cost of making those juice, the cost of electricity, the cost of buying the juice, the cost of so many other things that you put together to be able to produce that juice, right? So pricing is very important. Now, how to get customers for this? You can actually start from your WhatsApp. The people that you have already given to test, the people that you have given to score the production for you, they can actually decide to buy from you. That's your first customers, right? And then you can start also with going to gyms. People going to gyms, they want to take healthy drinks, right? So you can go to gyms, market it to the gym management. You can collaborate with them to come sell in the times that they have for their customers, or coming to the gym to exercise, to for them to buy from you, right? Bulk orders, people that are doing events, right? You can have people that are doing events that you can produce it for. So you need to be very strategic about your customers, on how you get your customers. If you're doing for people that are dieting, you can actually get them to subscribe, right? You have people that on a Monday morning, you send down 5 packs of a certain diet juice, or even your regular normal juice that you're producing. You can actually have customers that want to buy, and then you send down to them on subscription purposes. They have paid a certain amount that you produce juice for them to a certain date or every month. Now I'm going to be giving you common mistakes that most of these people make. First off, they don't start with pre-orders. You need to start with pre-orders. Like, you need to know who are interested in buying these juices from you. Starting with pre-order will help you to practice different recipes that you're deciding to bring into the market. So when they order, you can tell them you also have this available, you also have this. So you don't just produce in packs and keep it down. No, you start with people wanting to buy, then you produce, send to them. On that note, then you can start on a regular basis. That is when you even have physical store, right? Then you can start on a regular basis. Another mistake that you can actually make is you having to ignore hygiene. Hygiene is very important. So it's very important to brand your business, right? Branding doesn't really mean that you have to spend so much money in doing it. It means that you can just find a little money, you can just do sticker, just ordinary sticker, put the right informations on it, and stick it to the bottle that you're filling the juice inside. You don't have to do a lot of expenses on branding. Just doing sticker is okay, just for a beginner, for you to be able to have a face, for people to be able to put a name to the brand or the juice business they are going to consume, right? And you know that once your juice business starts scaling, it's important to register your business. It's important that you also have registration with the NAFDAC. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Click on the bell button to get notification whenever I post new videos. Please give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, and also leave juice in the comment section for me. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.